So we're trying to figure out what's going on with me. 15 pounds in a month. And it's just a bunch of pain, like chest pains and stuff like that. I don't really know what's going on. I'm kind of whispering because this is awkward. But hopefully we figure out what is going on. This is not what I had in mind for the year, but what can you do? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty disregarded. I don't know if that's the word for it, but I just feel like the healthcare system, like, it's supposed to help you, but the way that I have to literally fight for some type of understanding or people to listen, like my primary, she was great the first time around, but now that I'm telling her, like, hey, I'm experiencing chest pain, shortness of breath, I don't know why, and a laundry list of symptoms. I have my little notebook. I don't have it with me, but I'm like, in December, I was 180. I am now 190, 192. That doesn't make sense. That's not normal in a month. I don't care what anybody says. And that's with me working out. Like, that's how I know it's something. And I was looking on the internet, and I think it's progesterone. Okay, I'm back. I had something to do. So progesterone, I believe, is the hormone that, or estrogen is increased. I'm not sure. I'll insert like little articles or something so we can see, but I don't understand what's happening. Like, I just when I'm explaining these things to the primary, like, she's just like, oh no, it's not that. Like, she prescribed me Aleve for chest pain. I'm not the medicine girl. Like, I am if it makes sense, but that just didn't make sense to me. And also talking to trying to schedule an appointment with the cardiologist, the lady on the phone was just really nasty. I was just asking her, like, if I can schedule, and she's like, well, have you scheduled with him before? I'm like, yeah, I've seen him like 2-3 times. She's like telling me the times, and I'm like, hey, well, I don't get off until this time, which is like the afternoon. Do you have anything a little later? She's like, later when? I'm like, you're in front of the computer, can you tell me? She was just really nasty. And when I asked her for a different day, she's like, well, when? I'm like, the days that you have available, like, you have the calendar, I don't have the calendar, so how am I supposed to know what you have? Like, you're telling me the schedule's so limited. Then she gave me a time of March. I'm like, okay, well, I can do this day. She's like, what are you coming for? And I'm like, well, I'm having chest pain, shortness of breath. She's like, so you're gonna wait that long? You just told me that he doesn't have until March. Obviously, I'm gonna put something on the books. If I can't get nothing, I'm gonna put something on the book. Like, you just told me that's the only option I had, and that's what I told her. And she's like, well, what insurance do you have? I'm like, I don't have the MedStar insurance that I had before. I have Care First. And she's like, well, is it Medicaid? I was like, no. Or no, she said, how's it funded? I was like, I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. She's like, is it through the state? I was like, no, I pay for it. Like, I don't know. She's like, well, we don't take Medicaid. I'm like, well, I don't have that anymore. So, and even when I did have that, they were seeing me. Like, I don't know. When I had free insurance, people didn't act like this towards me. The moment I started paying for insurance, these people are crazy. These people are insane. Like, and granted, I had to get a referral everywhere I go, but I would much rather do that than deal with people like this. I don't know. It's just like, these systems are just, they make it so hard to get care, and everyone's mad all the time. I understand, like, life don't be going the way we want it to, but you don't have to take it out on me. But I desperately want to know what's wrong. I'm not used to gaining weight like this. Just, you get surgery and you think everything's gonna be fine afterwards, and it's just like, here I am again with my lab coat on, researching every day, trying to figure out what's wrong with me again. And I'm tired of people keep telling me that You're getting older, things change. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't think my age has anything to do with it, because I know people that are older than me and that are in shape, older than me, eating like terribly and not gaining 15 pounds in 1 month. I don't eat half as bad as the people around me. So somebody had to tell me something. Now I know that I do teeter on the line of like a eating problem. I'm not gonna self-diagnose, but I do obsess over weight a lot, and sometimes I don't want to eat certain things because I'm like, I'm gonna get fat. That's not good. That's not good at all. And I've been this way my whole life. I know it's a problem, and I'm taking the steps to address it. We have a dietitian, so I'm seeing her in a week. And really, I just want answers, bruh. Like, I'm tired of gaining weight for no reason. I'm tired of my clothes not fitting. And I don't want it to become a bigger issue. And like, to other people, they're probably like, oh, you look normal. But I don't feel normal, and I don't feel comfortable. And I'm experiencing discomfort in places that I normally don't, like my chest and these sharp pains. Like, I don't really understand it. And I be losing feeling in my arm. I don't know what that's about. And I'm fatigued, tired a lot. It just feels like whenever before I got surgery, and then when I immediately after, when I was just tired all the time. So I'm not sure. I do have some acne here too. That is hormonal. I know that because I looked it up. They say here is like hormonal acne. So one of my hormones are off, and life with hormonal imbalance is frustrating because the muscles, I can feel them. I just cannot see them. Like, what is it? You see that? Like, that's crazy. It's annoying. And like, I can feel them underneath, but it's underneath all this freaking fat. Drives me nuts. And then my face. I hate it. I hate to be this person complaining, but it's a little frustrating. And nobody will know until it's them. Like, I dare anybody to deal with hormonal imbalance. It's frustrating. And then you just don't even feel like a girl. Like, you just feel like a freaking creature. Like, I'm frustrated. I just want this to be figured out. I'll find out in a couple weeks, which feels like forever. I'm not gonna lie. And then also, I just want to make sure I'm good. Like, it's like on one hand, I do. On the other hand, I'm like, let's wrap this up. Don't even care. But I'm trying to stop thinking like that. But yeah, I just feel like the healthcare system is a little, it's not that good. And you pay all this money. Like, I paid to see urgent care because I was having some issues, and the guy didn't even look at me. He's like, I don't think we need to. I think that this is what's this. And I'm like, so you're not gonna look? What? And it's crazy because normally I advocate for myself because I had to. And right now I feel like because I'm just so overwhelmed with like everything that's going on in my life, it's like I'm not really advocating for myself like I should. But I'm going to have to. And when I go to my endocrine, I'm going to give her my journal. Or no, I'm not going to give her my journal, but I'm bringing my journal so that I can tell her like, hey, these are all the symptoms. And this is what I've seen. I've noticed. Here are my pictures. Let's stop it before it gets bad. I just want to jump in front of it. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm just like, oh no, now I gotta redo everything because, you know, my hair just started growing back. Yeah, my skin just started clearing up, but we are running out of storage, you guys. I think I'm gonna invest in a camera at some point. because I don't have any storage on my phone. Like, I do nails and hair. I'm always recording that stuff and recording videos. So I'm gonna get out of here. We're just gonna cross our fingers that we get our answers. And yeah, man, life is crazy. But again, we're just gonna stay positive. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.